All right, Grand Rising, everyone. It's Shay Seeking again, and yeah. So I just wanted to go into um, this is going to be part two of the Nephi Book of Mormon versus Nephilim biblical. And again, this is just me pointing out certain things, like um, that, or just comparisons, or what are we actually really looking at? What time frame, what time span are we looking at? What are we talking about when it comes to some of these particular things? And again, for me, it seems like there's a form of a blockage there, or memory. I don't know. There's something like a blockage there, but there's also an abundance of information that can be tapped into. And sometimes just information can trigger certain things, you know. Um, again, I'd like to think and hope that whatever type of work this is that I'm doing is something that is inspired by a higher power, um, universe source. Again, I think also some of this is dealing with ancestry, your ancestry, um, and lineage. And I also think that, like when it comes to it, I'm not only just talking about like conjuring up, the ancestors. I'm saying like what's already within you. So the answers are going to lie within you. And the Akashic records, or a form of knowing or gnosis, is possibly taking place amongst us. And so again, I'm someone that feels like, if I'm not doing anything else, I'm hoping that I'm helping people understand and see that they have a certain amount of power, and we have certain abilities, and that, it may not be what everybody is used to as seeing that it is something that is valuable, but I think it is very, very valuable. I mean, because this is information we're tapping into that, again, I think that certain groups and governing forces may not even be able to really, or be equipped to even handle or deal with at this point in time. So this is something that's happening within, this so-called culture today. And again, trying to get a grips on it, and use this information to see where it can lead us as to going forward. Again, it may not be what everybody else is doing, but it's just the way that I do it here. Okay. And so, and I'm just bringing up things that may trigger thought or help me remember. Again, it's kind of like what I'm doing here is not like a vlog or anything, but it's kind of like a diary. You know what I'm saying? And I share what I feel will be beneficial for the people on the platform to inspire or trigger thought. That's it. Because at the end of the day, thought or thoth. You know what I'm saying? It's I might have a more wildflower or type of way of doing it, but it is what it is. And I think that these are missing links, or fifth elements, or certain elements of things that we need in order to, yes, move forward. I think that they are important. Again, it may not be something that is documented, or something that man has put together in order for us to follow their directions on how to get this information. This is something that's already just being done. So again, I wanted to show it to you in the other, but I was interrupted. That this is the picture here of this girl, and her features are very, I wouldn't say, that we look alike, but in a sense, I feel a connection, with this individual, to a certain extent, right? It could just be because I feel some kind of something about her storyline. I'm even thinking like Vishta or Ishtar, or Esther or Ishtar, well, again, would be the same people in my eyes, again, after looking at how the storyline plays out. Because, again, we're getting a version that the conquerors, or those, who wrote the story, put it. So, I would say she's a healthy or big bone girl, So again, if we're saying giant, she's, maybe I can't tell how tall she is in the picture or whatever, but again, we can be talking about powerful beings in other ways as to being giant, like a large just presence, or just like people that just have a certain presence and awareness about themselves that, other people can pick up on and see. So again, let me see. I want to get to the part where, okay. So again, right here, you can see right here that this says, now I can't see the whole thing, but we see Philim, N-E. I can't tell if this is a R, because it's been a while since I've pulled up this original image, and it's probably lost somewhere on my PC. It's so much stuff on there. I just really need to do something about that. But again, we can get that this could be saying Nephilim girl. Okay. And I think I got this from the Library of Congress a while back. But I'm just thinking like, okay, so, you know, what does this mean? What are we actually talking about? You know, are we talking about ancient times here? Are we talking about something that wasn't that ancient? Are we talking about past, present, and future, as opposed to, saying that things that happen are repeating themselves, or this is another reset or another version? You know what I'm saying? Like every so often this particular thing takes place, there is a seeding or a repopulating or subduing and tilling of the earth, and you know, we come into a new age, or you know what I'm saying, at some point in time, or in some way. So again, I just wanted to share that with you guys and see what you actually think about it, because again, are we talking something that, you know, like, again, when we're talking about the biblical text, some of that stuff, yes, happened, but then a lot of it, precept upon precept, is stuff that happened within certain centuries or decades or times, you know, and a lot of the stuff that's written is actually speaking about things that are to come. So, and things that we should be aware of in these times. So, I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I think I talked about anything else, just the general information. It just takes looking at the general information that's out there again with your eye, or with your mind's eye, and seeing what would be revealed. Now, again, I look at this as coming in at the other end, right? So again, a lot of us are working on certain things, family tree and stuff like that, when we're using physical things and documents and things to try to track that down. But the way that my mind works, I feel, is that we're going back, that I'm coming from that time, moving this way. And again, so when it comes to this worldly construct and the way it happens, it may sometimes have me behind a little bit, but I feel like it's a purpose of mine. It is something that I'm here to do, to look at it, even, just both ways, which can be hard sometimes. But again, I lean more looking at it this way, because I feel like it's helping meet. It's like a missing puzzle piece or something. And that even if the information is not going to be beneficial automatically just to me, it may be something that may help someone else unlock something. And again, I'm saying, coming in from that end, that's more dealing with the spiritual and dealing with source. In that sense, where coming from this way, looking at it, is more of the worldly approach. Not saying which one is better or whatever. I'm just saying that this is the way that my mind works. And again, so it's something that for me it helps more people understand and see. It opens up more minds' eyes, in a sense. So, and this is just not to combat anything. I just I'm a researcher. I investigate words. In the beginning was the word. I deal with the word in words. So, yeah. So anyways, I just wanted to show that to you guys. I just thought it was pretty interesting when I found the picture. And I think this was from like 18, I'm not even going to tell you when, somewhere between in the early 1900s, I believe, or late 1800s. Okay. Was where the picture was found. So again, I thought that was interesting. I just wanted to share it with you guys. And yeah, take care.